Hello and welcome. You're watching News Now on Goa365 and I'm your anchor Subhashish Govekar. From Goa streets to world events, we bring you the stories that matter. And here's what's happening today. In a major crackdown on narcotics, the NCB arrests a notorious interstate drug kingpin and his wife from a luxury resort in Goa. Operation Bus opened a massive synthetic drug network stretching across multiple states. And we begin with the top story for the day. In a major breakthrough for the Narcotics Control Bureau, officers have nabbed an interstate drug kingpin and his wife from a resort in Goa. The two were on the run for weeks, accused of operating a massive synthetic drug racket that stretched from Maharashtra to Rajasthan. While it's no secret drugs flourish along Goa's coastal tourist belt, this raid once again highlights the prevalent drug situation in Goa. Here's more.
The calm of a Goa resort was shattered as NCB officers swooped in on a fugitive couple accused of running one of Western India's biggest drug trafficking syndicates. The accused, Danish merchant also known as Danish Shikna, and his wife were finally caught after evading law enforcement across multiple states. The arrests came after an investigation that began in mid-September when officials intercepted a suspect in Pune and seized over 500 grams of mephedrone, a synthetic stimulant. A follow-up raid in Mumbai led to the recovery of another 839 grams from an associate of the couple. According to NCB, the duo were the key operators of the interstate syndicate, using a network of couriers and peddlers to distribute the drug across major cities. They constantly shifted locations from Pune to Rajasthan to Goa in an attempt to stay ahead of investigators. After weeks of digital surveillance and ground tracking, the couple were nabbed on October 25th at a luxury resort in Goa's coastal belt. Investigations have revealed Danish merchant to be a habitual offender, with 3 previous NDPS cases filed by the NCB and Rajasthan police and 7 more criminal cases registered by Mumbai police. He had even been declared a Tadipar or extant person, barred from entering Mumbai limits. Officials say his connections extend to underworld operatives, making this one of the most significant arrests of the year for India's anti-narcotics forces. Subhashish Govekar and Arun Naik for Goa365.
The incident involving injuries to a man brought to Margao police station for disturbing public peace while allegedly drunk has come under media and NGO spotlight. While one allegation claims that the police are too soft on rowdies and gundagiri, another questions whether they are adequately trained to handle violent individuals. Here's Ramesh Naik Raut with the details.
A late-night altercation in Margao ended in controversy after a man detained for creating public disturbance under the influence of alcohol sustained injuries allegedly while in police custody. As speculations and opinions circulate on social media, public opinion remains sharply divided. Some citizens accuse the police of using excessive force, while others argue that the man's own actions led to the scuffle. Sources within the department suggest that the individual resisted arrest, forcing officers to restrain him. Experts say this incident once again highlights the need for proper police training, particularly in handling cases involving intoxicated individuals, with emphasis on de-escalation. The South Goa police have said that a departmental inquiry is underway and that CCTV footage from the station will be reviewed.
हातून पळयतात की पुलिसेचेर एलिगेशन जी आसा ती जायती जाल्ली कडेन आसात आनी खुबशी पुलीस स्टेशनाचेर हे जे पुलीस आसात या PSI आसूं PI आसूं या बाकी हवालदार आसूं हेंची खुबशे कंप्लेन जाल्ले कडेन आसा की ते बरी ट्रीट दिनात, बरी ट्रीटमेंट दिनात, कितें म्हणटात, हे म्हणटात, एक फावट मारतात अशें म्हणून सद्याक जाल्ले कडेन आसा आनी हितून भितर पुढची 22 तारखेची एक गजाल जी आसा ही मडगांव हांगा जाल्ली आनी मडगांवची जे पुलीस स्टेशन आसा ह्या जे ज्युडिरिक्शना भितर नाविले हांगा एक इन्सिडेंट जालो की खंय तरी 108 वयल्यान तांकां कॉल येयले मडगांव पुलिसेक की हांगा नाविले हांगा एकटो दादलो लोकांक सगळ्या गाडी आडयता, बेजार करता, मदीं रावता आनी लोकांक डिस्टर्ब करता म्हणून ही तर एक थंय मडगांवची पुलीस जी आसा थंय पावतात ताका तो जो कोण गाडी हें करतालो या मुस्तीपण करतालो त्या दादल्याक पुलीस स्टेशनार हाडटा आनी पुलीस स्टेशनार हाडटरीक खंय तरी थंय तो गाडी मारपाक लागता, कितें कितें उलयता आनी हितून भितर पुलिसेचे आनी त्याची कितें तरी वाद जाता तोंडांनी आनी एका दुखळी तरेक तो पडटा आनीक तेका खंय तरी तकले मार लागता तो इंजर्ड जाता आनी मागीर तेका हॉस्पिटलांत व्हरतात. सद्याक एसपीन सांगलें त्या कोताक हो मस्तीपण करतालो आनी मस्तीपण करता म्हूण एका हाडलो आनी तेका खंय तरी अशें करून दुखळेले कडेन आसतना तो पडलो आनी तेका इंजरी जाली म्हणून. सद्याक जो PSI आसा ह्या PSIक सद्याक एसपीन सस्पेंड केले कडेन आसा आनीक तेजेर कारवाय जाता म्हूण सांगले कडेन आसा आनी ती सुद्दां कितें सद्याक तेजें कितें जालें कात जालें हेजी एक आपूण इन्क्वायरी करतलो आनी मागीर तेजेर निर्णय कितें आसा तो घेता म्हूण तांणी सांगले कडेन आसा.
ये 22 तारीख को एक इंसिडेंट रिपोर्ट हुआ था जिसमें कि एक आदमी दारू पी के हंगामा कर रहा था, तो उसको उसी कॉल एक PCR कॉल आया था, कॉल के बेसिस पर उसको थाने लेके आया गया. तो वो थाने में भी आकर काफ़ी हंगामा मचा रहा था, तो उस बेसिस पर जो PSI ऑन ड्यूटी था उसने खड़ा होकर उसको शांत करने की कोशिश की. उसमें उसको वो मतलब डिसबैलेंस होकर गिरने की वजह से उसको चोट लगी. तो उस मैटर में जो कंसर्न PSI है उसको सस्पेंड किया गया और उसके अगेंस्ट इंक्वायरी इनिशिएट की गई.
PSI का नाम क्या है?
PSI नीलेश.
क्या हुआ था? वो एलिगेशन लग रहा है कि उसको चेन पैर को चेन डाल के रखा था.
देखिए एलिगेशन जो लगाए जा रहे हैं उसकी इंक्वायरी हो रही है, तो इंक्वायरी के बेसिस पे जो निकल के आएगा फिर उसी हिसाब से फर्दर एक्शन लिया जाएगा.
उसको ज्यादा ब्लीडिंग हुआ है पुलिस ने
जो गिरा है, गिरने की वजह से सर पे चोट लगी है, तो उसके बेसिस पे उसका अभी ट्रीटमेंट चल रहा है और प्राइमा फेसी एविडेंस पर हमने सस्पेंड करते हुए इंक्वायरी इनिशिएट की.
अभी उसकी कंडीशन
अभी ही इज आउट ऑफ डेंजर बट स्टिल वी आर वेटिंग. डॉक्टर्स का जो ट्रीटमेंट चल रहा है उनके जो फाइनल ओपिनियन है उसका अभी हम वेट कर रहे हैं.
Ramesh Naik Raut, Subhashish Govekar and Vaishnavi Salgaonkar for Goa365.
We'll be back shortly with more news after this short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Fresh controversy has surrounded the Daboli-Verna flyover after its pillars were seen being cut. Many are now questioning why was this flyover built in the first place and how did the government grant permission despite High Court objections. Congress leader Olenso Simoes has launched a scathing attack on the National Highways Authority and the PWD, calling it a clear case of negligence and misuse of power.
When the Dabolim-Verna flyover was first proposed, the Mormugao Planning Authority had already warned that the project would cause obstructions in future development and violate planning norms. Despite these red flags, permission was allegedly pushed through without proper evaluation, raising serious concerns about the approval process according to the Congress. The High Court had ordered the demolition of several pillars between Dabolim Airport and Mess College, citing safety issues. The flyover's height could interfere with flight paths. Yet, authorities went ahead with the 500 crore rupee project, allegedly ignoring both legal and environmental concerns. Congress leader Olencio Simoes has demanded strict action against those responsible for granting such clearances.
आज आमी MS कडेन आसा आनी फाटल्यान आमी पळयलो जाल्यार फ्लायओवराचो पिलर आसा आनी तो कटर आसा तो आयज फ्लायओवर कातरता, पिलर कातरता. आतां दाबोली एअरपोर्ट टू MS कडेन ऑर्डर येयला हायकोर्टाचो की हे पिलर मोडचे पडटले, कित्याक हो जो पिलर आसा तो ऑब्स्टिकल लिमिटींग सर्फेसाचो आसा, तो एविएशन रूल्स पळय आसा हो फनल झोनान पडटा आनी हो वायलेशनान आसा, कित्याक तेजो पळय हायट पळय आसा तो चड आसा. आतां हांव गोंयच्या सरकाराक आनी नॅशनल हायवे ऑथॉरिटीक आनी PWDक विचारपाक सोदता की तुमी ह्या प्रोजेक्टाक परमिशन दिले कशें. जेन्ना नेवीन मुरगांव प्लॅनिंग ऑथॉरिटीक ऑब्जेक्शन बरयलें, त्या ऑब्जेक्शनाच्या अंडरान ह्या डिपार्टमेंटान ह्या वेंकटराव पळय आसा इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर लिमिटेडाक कॉन्ट्रॅक्टराक परमिशन कशें दिलें बांदपाक. आतां हो प्रोजेक्ट ऑलमोस्ट 500 कोटीचो आसा. हेजो आयज लॉस, एक्स चेकराचो लॉस हो कोण पयशे वसुली करतलो. सो हेचेर सीद जाता की PWD डिपार्टमेंट आणि नॅशनल हायवे ऑथॉरिटी इज हँड इन ग्लव्स विथ दिस वायलेशन. चोरी ह्या कॉन्ट्रॅक्टराक खबर ना की परमिशन लिमिट्स कितें आसा, ते ह्या परमिशन खंय घेवचें पडटा. हो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टराक सरकाराक कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट कित्याक दिला तो? सो हांव मागता गोंयच्या सरकाराक की ह्या कॉन्ट्रॅक्टराक पयलो ब्लॅकलिस्ट करचो आनी जे PWD मुरगांव प्लॅनिंग ऑथॉरिटी आणि नॅशनल हायवे ऑथॉरिटीजाचे ऑफिसर आसा त्यांचे ताबडतोब सस्पेंड करचे.
Locals in Kottalam say their daily issues, from poor roads to irregular water and power supply, continue to be ignored, while grand infrastructure projects like this are prioritized. The Congress has now warned that if such illegal constructions continue, they will intensify their protests and take the matter to higher authorities.
आम्ही आज Kottalam Block Congress, we will file a complaint to the police department and all of those officers involved. जे परमिशन ह्या प्रोजेक्टाक दिलेलो आसा, तुम्ही हेजेर एक्शन घेवचो पडटलो. आयज बारीक लोकांक तुम्ही इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर दिना. लायटीचे प्रॉब्लेम आसा आमचे कोर्ताली सांकवाळ एरियांनी, उदकाचे प्रॉब्लेम आहा. आमकां 24 वरां उदक मेळना या 24 वरां लायटी सारकी मेळना आनी तुम्ही वेस्टफूल एक्सपेंडिचर करता आनी मागीर ब्रीज कातोता. सो आमी सांगता गोंयच्या सरकाराक की हेजेर कारवाय जावपा जाय. हेजेर SIT प्रोब जावचोच पडटलो, कित्याक असलो मेगा प्रोजेक्ट जो मेगा इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर आसा आनी असलो केरलेस एटिट्यूड आसा डिपार्टमेंटाचो, ना खंय सरकारान ओनर्स घेवचेच पडटले.
Hiru Mahale, Gautami Gaonkar and Muziaf Shaikh for Goa365.
Don't go anywhere, we will be back shortly after the small break. And finally, turning to the weather, Cyclone Monta is losing strength, but Goa's wet spell isn't quite done yet. The system has weakened into a deep depression over Andhra Pradesh, while another depression in the east central Arabian Sea keeps sending moisture and wind towards the Konkan coast. With these twin systems in play, Goa's yellow alert remains in place till Thursday. Expect more rain, thunder and gusty winds.
The depression over the east central Arabian Sea has hardly moved over the last few hours, hovering about 560 kilometers west-northwest of Panjim. It's expected to drift northeastward through the next day and a half. This system is maintaining strong moisture inflow along the west coast, keeping the sea choppy and the air heavy. Squally weather with winds of 35 to 45 kilometers per hour, gusting to 55, is likely to prevail off Goa and neighboring states. As for Cyclone Monta, it's now a deep depression over coastal Andhra and adjoining Telangana. The system continues to weaken as it moves north-northwestward, but its outer bands are still driving rainfall across Goa and the western coastline. The IMD has warned of moderate to heavy rain, lightning and winds up to 50 km per hour through the next 24 hours across both North and South Goa districts. In the last 24 hours, Goa recorded light to moderate rain at most places, with heavier spells around Kanakona and Bicholim. Panaji saw a high of 30.8 degrees Celsius, while Mormugao cooled to 23.8 degrees Celsius. For Thursday, expect a warm but wet day. Temperatures around 29 degrees Celsius by day and 24 degrees Celsius at night, with patchy thunderstorms likely in the afternoon and evening. Low-lying areas in Panaji, Margao and Mapusa may face temporary flooding and traffic delays, especially during intense spells. Landslides are possible in hilly areas of Satari and Kwepem, and strong winds could bring down weak trees or power lines. Farmers may see minor damage to paddy and vegetable crops due to standing water. If you are stepping out tomorrow, plan smarter than the storm. Keep that raincoat ready, skip the flooded shortcuts and make sure your phone's charged before you leave. And for those near the beach, let the waves roar from a distance. The sea is not in the mood for company just yet. Rainfall activity is expected to ease gradually after Thursday, with lighter showers heading into the weekend. Humid conditions will linger, but once both systems weaken, Goa can finally expect clearer skies and calmer seas early next week. Yellow alert till October 30th. Depression over Arabian Sea. Active. Moderate to heavy rain very likely. Thunderstorms with lightning and gusty winds. Visibility may drop during heavy showers. Avoid flooded stretches and ferry points. Keep umbrellas, torches and power banks ready. Rough seas. No fishing till November 2nd. Landslides possible in hilly areas. Maximum and minimum temperature for Thursday 29 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius. Bureau Report Goa365 with inputs from IMD.
That wraps up our top stories for today. You've been watching News Now on Goa365. For more in-depth reports and stories, visit our website at www.goa365.tv. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Goa365TV for continuous coverage and updates on stories that matter. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you again this time tomorrow on Goa365.